Believe it or not, despite how shitty 2023 has been so far, when it comes to producing good quality BLs, there are actually some which pleasantly surprised me and became my all-time favorites. There are some in this list that I'm absolutely obsessed with and rewatch every single week. So stay with me as I list down 13 of my favorite 2023 BLs so far. It seems like I haven't really connected to a BL after To My Star 2 ended last year, and I was waiting for something like that I can invest my emotions into. Eighth Sense really struck a chord with me, and I'm proud to declare that this has been my number one BL so far this year. It genuinely feels like everyone on set, including the actors and the makers, put their heart and soul into it and produced a show that will be remembered by the audience for years to come. This show proves that you don't need a lot of money to produce a good quality show. All you need is a story that will make an impact and actors who could bring the story to life. The color palette, the use of natural lighting, the close-up shots, and the intimate frames really showed us the vulnerability of the characters and made the viewers feel that they were part of the scene. There was not a single dull moment in each episode, and I was thoroughly satisfied with the ending. This show is for the history books. Thank you to the person who made Egoist available to international fans. I wanted to see this film since the moment it got released, and I finally got a chance to see it, and I'm just speechless. It made me so emotional that I still haven't recovered from the movie. Going into it, I already knew it's not a BL, so I didn't expect it to have a lot of romance or fluff. But every single minute of this movie taught me something. Every single scene was meaningful. Kosuke's friend group, his love for his mother who passed away, and then Ryura entering into his life and giving him everything he was missing, including a mother. I have never felt so touched after watching a film, and I highly recommend this movie to everyone. Moonlight Chicken is admittedly the only Thai BL this year that has impressed me so far. I really liked it. Although I do think that Alan and Gaipa spin-off is needed to complete all the couple's stories. I watched the show for Earth Mix, but I was pleasantly surprised with Gemini and Fourth. Their relationship was the sweetest ever. It was so pure, there was no maliciousness, no drama, no twists and turns, just pure and genuine affection. I feel like Gemini and Fourth are both gifted actors and they have a great career ahead of them. Earth and Mix were sensational as always, but I specifically liked Mix's character when in the show more because of how bold he was. I loved how he approached Uncle. He was cautious but still upfront. I liked how they showed real-world problems that people face every day, and the final solution wasn't extreme. It was what anyone would do if they were put in that situation. Overall, this was a very realistic and well-made show, and I really liked it. I could watch Our Dining Table over and over again for the little guy Tane. He's just so freaking adorable, I want to smoosh him. Tane is so young and innocent that he doesn't realize that he is responsible for changing 3 people's lives for the better. His dad, Minoru, and Yutaka. Everything about this show is just so simplistic, beautiful, and calming, very Japanese style. Every episode of this show had its own little story, and I enjoyed every single one of them. The food was delicious, and so were the conversations and the little butterflies we got to see erupting in Minoru and Yutaka's hearts week after week. This show is a gem that I will always remember in my heart. Jack of Frost is a little bit underwhelming for me as I didn't think there was great chemistry between the leads, but the story is unique and I liked how it played out. The actor Honda Kyoya who plays Ritsu is absolutely gorgeous, and he was the reason enough for me to keep watching the show. I found Fumiya's personality tiring, and I didn't like how he hid the truth from Ritsu for so long. But since this show brought out some frustration in me, that means I liked it enough to care, so I would highly recommend this one. Destiny Seeker the series is my second unexpected show in this list. To be honest, I was so done with Thai BS that I didn't even want to pick this one up. But when I saw a clip of the 2 leads together, I decided to check it out, and I'm glad I did. This was a really decent show that is worth a watch in my opinion. The concept of 2 rival doms is interesting and quite unique. And I also like that it's not the greatest and the biggest hurdle between the 2 leads getting together. This show is not toxic and all the characters are likable. The chemistry between Songkram and I is the biggest pull of the series for me, and it has one of the best NC scenes I've seen so far this year. Honestly, can the casting of this show be any more perfect? Cha So-won and Gong Chan literally look like they have stepped out of a manhwa. They are a perfect match both visually and chemistry-wise. I liked the story, the constant sexual tension between them drove me nuts and I was hooked until the last episode. The second lead couple were equally good if not better, and I'm so excited that they're getting a spin-off of their own because I was left dissatisfied by how their story ended in the show, and I'm happy that we will see a proper conclusion next year. Can I just say that the writers of My Beautiful Man know what they are doing? They are keeping us hooked until the last episode every single season. This show is honestly nothing short of a masterpiece. It has an intricate story with complex characters that makes you think and analyze each and every interaction they have. And the best part is that the makers managed to weave such a detailed story in just 4 episodes. I just feel like some of these other writers need to take notes on how to keep a story tight until the end. I have a love-hate relationship with both Hira and Kyoi's characters, and I honestly do not know what they would do without each other or with who else. Take notes, Korea, because this is how you make a short series that feels complete. The scenes are not rushed, the main couple is the highlight, and each episode focuses on building their connection more and more. There is no unnecessary drama, no cliched ex-boyfriends, and no time-consuming side characters. The main focus is the couple and no one else. Their chemistry is magical and so natural that it doesn't even seem like they are acting. Honestly, I do not want anything more from a BL. This is exactly what I want, and I don't think this is too much to ask for. I have said this before and I will say it again. New Employee is a prime example of how office romance dramas should be. One aspect that makes New Employee stand out is its portrayal of the office environment. The series accurately represents the dynamics, politics, and daily routines of an office setting. This authenticity allows viewers to relate to the characters and their experiences, making the story more engaging and believable. The intern and boss romance looks believable because they are subtle in how expressive they are about their attraction to each other. Their actions look genuine and real, unlike some other office dramas. You know which ones I'm talking about. Sometimes less is more, and this show is the perfect example. I love this show. I'm so attracted to the couple and I think they look absolutely stunning together. Their chemistry and dynamic is amazing and I could repeatedly watch this show just to see them interacting together on screen. Each episode is new and exciting with different scandals that Ono and Kaburagi solve together, and I loved seeing their connection grow in each episode. This show is a perfect mix of sweet and spice with a little typical Japanese lack of communication thrown in. I liked how both Ono and Kaburagi changed each other for the better, and their interaction gave me butterflies. You can always trust Japan to bring out the unexpected. I absolutely love the theme of this show. It's something I have never seen. This drama was the perfect mix of suspense, mystery, sex, and romance. The chemistry between the two leads was chef's kiss, and I could not have asked for a better casting for this show. Initially, when I saw Seto Toshiki as one of the leads for this show, I was apprehensive because he didn't do so well in his previous drama Senpai This Can't Be Love. But he completely flipped the script on this one and gave us a complex, mature character unlike his other drama. This show brought out intense emotions in me, and that's why it's one of my favorites. So these were my 13 favorite BL series from this year so far. I'm curious to know your favorites from this year, so let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!